So, we got some Marines coming over tonight, and I'm gonna start doing videos of teaching the Marines how to make Cajun food. So tonight we're gonna make a turn this window up. Tonight we're gonna make a German. I got them damn German potatoes on my mind, man. Marines ordered a bunch of German potatoes for next Friday, so we got a large cooking order for next week and Tuesday. So tonight we're gonna make a dirty rice jambalaya, hamburger, ground beef, and smoked sausage. But we're gonna do it outside because the kitchen's too small, and the Marines have orders to where they're not supposed to be inside of a building, of a restaurant or whatever, so they can only do it outside. So we rented a burner. We have all the ingredients, everything ready at the house, but the wind is so strong right now. So we're heading over to the mall here in hopes to find a windproof microphone, I guess that's what you would call it, and either for the camera or for our GoPro. So we're gonna try and do that and see what we can do. But you guys stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and watch and like the videos, comment on them. The more you interact with the videos, the more YouTube pushes them. We're 100 and I forgot, it's like 147 hours away from getting our YouTube partnership, and it's really, really awesome that we made it this far in 8 months. So we really appreciate everybody joining us and helping us. So when this COVID thing's over, we're flying straight out to Taiwan. I talked to my friend in Thailand. She's waiting for us to get there, and she's going to help us set up in Thailand as well. Philippines is going to be pretty hard, I think, but we're going to try and do it there, in Vietnam as well. So this, whatever money we make on YouTube is going straight to helping the homeless, single moms, elderly, whatever we can do. So you guys watch it a lot. But, we'll see you back at the house. Not much. Hey, what time you guys coming over?
We're probably gonna come over around like 17. We're gonna leave here at 17, so we should be there around like 17:20, 17:30.
All right, try and get over as early as you can, because we've got to move all this stuff, the table and the burners and everything, over to the wet down patio because the wind's too loud and too hard outside. So,
all right.
We have guests coming tonight, so we need to try and get you guys started as early as you can. And as soon as the jambalaya is made, you'll sit down with the kids and eat the jambalaya.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Also, oh shit, I already forgot. But I'm gonna need bring. How many people you bringing?
Like 3, I believe.
3 plus you?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 people. All right, cool. So maybe one of those people out of those 4 can teach them how to use a camera.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man. All right, I'll see you soon.
See ya.
All right, be safe. All right, we got everything. Good. Hey guys, so we been waiting a couple of days because the wind's been really bad, and we want to make a jambalaya out here on the patio, but we can't do it, so we brought it in over here to the wet down patio. We got some Marines on their way over here, and we'll jump in here and try and make a jambalaya. So I'm gonna bring these young guys in here and teach them how to make a dirty rice jambalaya, so they take it back home and cook it for their families. And as you know, there's nothing more sexier than a man in the kitchen in a Speedo.
Nah, no.
Hey, it's okay. I mean, it's freedom. All right, so we'll see you soon. All right, so here's our Marines. They finally got here. They're running late, so we're gonna try and rush and get this jambalaya started before our guests show up. Here we go. Here we have
Corporal Sanford.
Where you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
And you're about to head back to?
I don't know right now.
Maybe California, huh?
Possibly.
I'm Corporal Trenchwell from South Carolina.
Corporal Jake Cox from Rhode Island. My name's Storm Rockwell. I'm from Nebraska.
All right, so we've got our cutting boards here. Now cutting boards slide around. So we don't want that, so we take a towel, we put a towel underneath the board. All right, then move. Okay. Mosquitoes coming out, feel like Louisiana already. Okay, so in Louisiana, We use what's called Holy Trinity. Holy Trinity, we use courgouillon, sauce piquant, étouffée, jambalaya, gumbo, just about everything. Holy Trinity is the three necessities: bell pepper, celery. So you take it back to your knife, onto the celery like that, pull the strings out. Alright, just like that. So who's gonna do the celery? Alright, so you do the celery. Alright, so now I'm gonna do one of each for everybody. There you go. There you go. Alright, so now you take the bell pepper and I cut off the top first, right there. Alright, you stick your thumb in there, just pop that out. Put your fingers in there, pull the rooms out right there. Alright, and we're gonna take these in the kitchen and wash them all off. Alright, so now you take it, cut it down the middle. Alright, when you're cutting, remember this, just bend your middle finger. Right? Keep it like that. You can move all you want, and that middle finger's gonna stick out so you don't cut yourself. Alright, so right here, come down like that.
How thin slices do you want it?
Just about right there. Okay, and then you take it back over here. Okay, keep all the garbage out of the way. Take it right there again. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna all get cooked up. Okay, just like that. Now we take this, take our thumb, and push that out. And just bring it all the way around. Bend your fingers. Alright, so he's finishing up the last bell pepper. Corporal over here got these done over here, so they got this, all the hair off the strings, whatever you want to call it, off the celery. I'm gonna take them over to the kitchen real quick and wash them down, and then come back here. We're gonna cut the celery up, and we're gonna cut up an onion. Alright, so be right back. So Sarge over here, he's gonna come over and do these. So you take it, just go down the middle. Right there. Okay. You go over to the side. Get right here. Again, keep your three fingers together. Keep the thumb and the pinky holding them together, and just move down. Okay. You don't want them too thick, so like at the very end, you want to take this piece here, cut it in half again. Alright, again, get this out your way. Alright. And don't put seeds in it.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Alright, so you go. You tracking?
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. Just keep the knife to your knuckles.
Gotcha. You want to get this tray, Sam?
Huh?
Want to get this tray?
What?
Get them.
Cut it?
Everything I'm teaching is not how you do it, it's just how I do it. So we got people out there that's like, oh, he don't even know how to cut onions. So here, you cut off the ends, hold it close, because if it slips, your fingers don't go out. All right, cut off the ends right there. I take one slice while I'm holding it down, just put a small slice there and just flip it. All right, just take it, turn it all the way around. And you want to wash this off, so we'll wash it off real quick. Okay, so now wash it off, put it down the middle, right there. Then flip on the side, okay? Again, keep the knuckle to your knife. You just cut straight down, hold it with your finger, pull out. Straight down, hold it with your finger, pull out, all right? So right there. Okay, tilt it back over. There you go. Again. Okay. There you go, all right? Cutting those into threes.
All right.
Just hold it firm with your hand. Don't saw it. There you go. Hold it just like that. You can do it.
Hey, man, you look good. You look good, killer.
I know. Now I'm just cutting.
Glorify.
Here we go. We got this. Ooh, that was close.
Oh, you look like
Now I tilt it over.
There you go. There you go. All right, so now we got 2 pounds of ground meat. What I'm making tonight is a dirty rice jambalaya. I make a spicy sausage and shrimp jambalaya, or I make a smoked chicken. You know, when we smoke our chickens, we don't sell them all. We break them down. We make a smoked chicken and smoked sausage jambalaya. So tonight we're going to make a dirty rice with 2 pounds, a little bit over 2 pounds. It's a kilo. It's in Japan, so we do kilos here. It's a kilo of ground beef and a little bit over a kilo of sausage. So about 10 sausage links. All right, so we're going to take these out and cut these up. So normally we take one at a time, but I really don't have time. These guys are freaking late. So, right, again, knife to the knuckle, all right? Nothing moves. You don't saw it. Go in, down, go in, down, turn it over, all right? Right there. And you always take the end, all right? No, don't cut my hand. Always take the end, because it always looks like a dog turd or something. And cut that, right? Always cut the ends in half, so you don't get that gross look. So, like I was just saying, man, I miss back on Schwab, back in 02, 3, and 4 when I worked up there. Man, UDP units come through there, and they were always getting their training on because they were just getting ready to hand out the Afghan. And man, these staff sergeants, boy, they'd be barking these Marines day and night, knifing them day and night. Get off the grass, get your hands out of your pocket, walk with your head up. It was something all the time, man. He was barking at these Marines. I got the sergeant one time. He come up to the shopette and he left his car running, which you're not supposed to do. So I seen him barking at Marines the other day. So I went and got him. So it was after 5 o'clock. And they're off of work, so he runs in, he puts his cover on, he runs in, he's on his camis, he goes in the shopette. And I make sure he's in there. And once he goes in, he left his car running. So what I did, and this is August, it's hot as hell in Okinawa. So I go into his car, all the windows are up, and I crank up the heater. And he's in the shopette for a good 15 minutes waiting for his food and everything. And I'm watching him from my window. And he's a big old guy in a small car. He gets in that car, and he just bails out, man. Drops his food and everything. Yo, mama! He's cussing, he's screaming, he's looking around, and everybody's like, "What the hell, man?" Everybody just started screaming. They didn't know what the hell was wrong with him, man. But yeah, I got him. He's a good buddy of mine. But I always mess with him. That was awesome, man. All right. So, like I was saying, we're not going to have time to do it like I wanted to do. I rented a burner and the gas tank and everything. We wanted to do it right here. Just don't have the time for it. So we got everything done. The guys got the Holy Trinity all cut up. All right. We got the sausage cut up and the hamburger. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add our spices. And I don't really measure. I've been doing this so long, so I always cook with the same pot, the same amount of jambalaya. I know what's going in it, so. But I just wanted to do it with these guys. And we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again when we have more time and everything. So, your Dutch oven, your pot, your cast iron pots, always oil down. All right, always oil down. What I do is when I heat up the pot, I add a little lard. So we'll show you that in a minute. All right, so all seasoning is salted. The number one thing that you always want to be careful with when you are cooking is salt. You never want too much. So with this little bowl here, you can always add salt later. You just don't want to add too much. that's going to be enough of all seasoning right there. That's all you need, okay? Now, on my all seasoning, I love black pepper. I add me some, and this is called Arabiki black pepper, Arabiki kosho in Japanese. It's just a really big, chunky black pepper. I love it. All right. Next we have, I can edit. This guy's a dick. All right. All right. Next ingredient, Cajun seasoning. This is your best friend. All right. You can't go wrong with it. Don't be afraid. All right. I usually use, again, this cup. And I usually put about a big old mound of it in there. But let's go ahead and measure it out to see how much it actually is. So there's 1 big spoon. I don't flatten the spoon, so there's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I figured. All right, 6 heaps of Cajun seasoning, all right? 6 big heaps. So we got our spices here. Now, I also add minced garlic. This is a kicker. Another thing I love is garlic. I put garlic in everything. Don't tell my wife that. All right, so now we got everything ready. We're gonna move over. Again, I'm really, really sorry about the rushing and everything, but I've got guests coming. We got to get this on the fire. And since we're not doing it here, we got to move it all over to the kitchen. So these guys will help me grab everything, move it over to the kitchen. We'll get some rice. We're gonna put about 10 cups of rice in it. And I'm gonna get some chicken broth soup to pour in as well. So you'll watch everything get put into the pot over at the other kitchen. All right? See you soon. So we got our rice, our hamburger, chicken broth, sausage, and our Holy Trinity. And in the back here we have our minced garlic, Cajun spice, all the seasoning with some black pepper, and our lard. Let's get started. All right, so let's get our rice going. All right, so let's get our rice going. We're gonna put 10 cups of rice in it. We're gonna put 10 cups of rice in it. The big thing about doing this, you don't want no distractions when you're doing this. All right, so it's 1. All right, so it's 1. 2, 3, 4, 8. Huh? 8. Huh? 8. Dude, you're a dick. How many fucking cups did I put in there? Man, we gotta start all over. Cut. All right, so I took the camera away from the guys because, I don't know what to say. I don't have any crayons. But anyway, they're gonna sit over here and wait for me to get done. They're not allowed in the building, so I have to sit outside and chill. But, fuck! All right, I just got my medicine, my beer. They helped me calm the fuck down. These guys are driving me crazy. All right. So another thing that I didn't say earlier is one more item that you want to put into a jambalaya. We don't have it here in Okinawa. It's called a kitchen bouquet. So as you sauteing up your meat first, you want to add a little kitchen bouquet into it. It gives it a really good thick caramelized flavor. So if you're back in the States or something like that and you're making this jambalaya, get your little kitchen bouquet and add it in as you put your meat in first, okay? What we'll do first, we're going to take our sausage and add our sausage in here. And stir that around. This is the best part, man. This smells so good. Get your sausage all nice and brown. I got my fire on high. The whole time I'm cooking, I have it on high. Because as long as I have everything already prepped, like I said, time and timing. As long as you have everything prepped to put in, everything goes in on timing. Oh, just lost the sausage, dead soldier. All right, so now we're gonna add our Holy Trinity. Okay, so now when you hear that sound stop or sizzling and vegetables cooking in there, and then you're ready because you got enough water on the bottom now, and the vegetables have melted enough. All right, got that done. Then we'll add our meat, hamburger. I'll let the meat up here on the top, and I have my garlic on top of this. A nice couple of spoons of garlic. My fire is still on high. Let's get it all stirred up.
I already smell that garlic.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, here's where we're at our all seasoning, and like I said, just very little. All seasoning and our black pepper. Okay. And then our Cajun seasoning. Alright. Get all this stirred up. That smells good. There we go. My fire is still on high. Nothing is burning. There we go. All right, guys. And our rice. Just lay your rice on the top. Don't stir it in. Take your hand, just whisk it around. Nice little layer of rice on top. You stir up your soup. And pour your soup in real slow. You don't want to pour too much. Keep adding little by little. Keep adding up to the top. Lay your rice out some more. So we have about 11 cups, a little bit over 11 cups of rice in here.
How much chicken broth did you use?
You just add a little chicken broth in there, powder in there, and just add your warm water.
How many cups of water?
You just add a bowl.
Oh.
You cook it according to your pot here, so I'm not even going to use all this.
Oh, okay.
Alright. There we go. Now everything's submerged underneath. All the spices, everything's going to seep into the rice. Okay. So when you're making your chicken broth, when you add your chicken broth in your warm water, then you add your, after you melt it all up, add your cool water into it, and just taste it. And you get used to it by color. Just taste it, make sure it's not too salty. And cover that up. Set our timer for 15 minutes. Okay, well, that started without me. Okay, so we set the timer for 15 minutes. We're gonna let it sit here and cook for 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna stir it up real good, get the rice all mixed in with the meat and everything, and then I'm gonna let it sit there for another 15 minutes with no fire, and it's gonna cook by itself. So when we have a guest come over and they wanna get a pot of jambalaya for the house, or some Marines or whatever, we'll do it like that. They say they're gonna be here at 5. I'll turn the fire off at 5 o'clock. When they get here, I'll put it in their car. It's done cooking in their car before they even get to the house. All right, so it's been 15 minutes, so we're gonna lift it up and give it a stir. spoon, just dig in and tilt it over. Now again, this is not cooked yet. It's midway there. I'm gonna stir it all up. All right. Hey guys. Okay. So the Marines are outside at the table waiting to try out their jambalaya. Now, it didn't work out the way I wanted to because I really want them to make their own jambalaya, and we'll do this again with the same 4 guys, and we'll keep doing it. We'll bring some other Marines over or docs over from Hanson or from the other bases, and we'll make an etouffee or sauce piquant one day or a gumbo. We'll do a crab boil, shrimp boil, and we'll keep doing this, and just spread it around in the community, and then these guys will go back home and feed their family some Cajun food. So now it's really windy outside, so please forgive me. I'm doing this with my phone right now, so I'm gonna bring this outside and set it up. And when I edit this later on tonight, while we're outside, you probably won't hear anything because I'll cut out the sound because it's just too windy. But I'm gonna bring the pot out of jambalaya out there, some bowls, and set these guys up and have them try their jambalaya. Then they put their hearts into it. They did try to sit here and watch and learn everything that I did, and it was really, really fast because they got here late, and it can be helped. They're not 9 to 5 people. These guys and girls, they sacrifice their life, their free time, and time with their family and friends back in the States to come out here and get training. And I just want to set them up with something else, so they can go home when they're tired of eating that crap on base from the PX or whatever, and they can cook their own meals. So who's first? Rank?
Yeah, lowest to highest.
Uh-oh. Nice mound.
Yeah, no money.
This is not normally the bowls we use, the plates we use for jambalaya. And you guys double up on this.
Thank you.
I'm drooling.
You don't want no meat in your plate, man. Just rice.
Sure.
Hey, it's bon appetit.
Oh, God.
Let's see how it tastes. Anybody get sick, I don't know nothing about it. I told you wash your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Take your cover off, dog. What's the matter with you, man? Your mom would slap you at the table. How is it?
Very nice. It's really good.
I don't even care that my tongue is burning up.
Oh, fuck. I got food.
I heard that. Heard the video. Heard the video. I had to click.
You figured it out. It's not a picture, right?
I figured it out.
So, I've been making videos for a while trying to get this YouTube going. So please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, watch the videos, like them, comment on them. Everything you interact with those videos, it helps YouTube to push them out more. We get more views, we get more subscribers. We're using the money from this to go out and feed the homeless in other countries. So please help us as much as you can. And when these guys get here, I'm going to teach these young Marines how to make a dirty rice jambalaya tonight. So, they come over here and they train, they learn their job, they get out on the range, shoot guns, they learn mechanics. They do a lot of training out here, a lot of work. They learn a whole new trade while out here. But everybody knows there's nothing more sexier than a man in the kitchen in Speedos, So you're supposed to say no. I forgot to tell you that. Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm getting supplies out. Marines are on their way. Fuck. Okay, you can stop. Hey guys, so we're about to start. Fuck, shit. Right? You serious? Right here. Not me. Right here. You gotta zoom in over here. How's the baby look? Okay. From here, I'm just gonna put it up here and we're gonna film it. Which way? This way?